Hello, everyone. Let's see if we put this way a little more. Yeah. Hi, this is Tony Avery, and I'm coming to you Saturday Night Live with Tony, Stamp It with Tony, and at my Riverview Creative Studio, New Bern, North Carolina. And so just say hello when you come in the room, and we're going to get started. We're going to do something different tonight. This is a project that I've been wanting to do for a while, and so I finally it got up on my list of things to do, so I decided I would do it tonight. And so anyway, so I call it my it's a pocket folder, but this is the one that I created first today, and it's created with a 12 by 12 sheet of designer series paper. Works best. You can do it with the regular stock paper, but I did one that way just so you can see it, but it's a little bit heavier, and so it's just harder to work with. But anyway, so it has I call it my affirmation folder, so you can, hey Tyler, you can put little things, little notes. If you're religious, you could put scriptures or just a little note that you want to give to somebody. It could be somebody that's in the hospital. It could be somebody celebrating a birthday or an anniversary, or could be happy mail that you want to send to someone. You would have to send it in a different envelope because it won't go in a regular. Obviously, it's too big for a regular envelope. But anyway, it's kind of fun. So I did this one with the tiles, the new tile set, and so I was playing with that one. So this is one of the papers from that, and so I have it tied. Hi, Vicky. So I have it tied, and so you can see on the inside there's 6 pockets, and so I stamped a few little things. Though this one you can actually put some cards. You could put some different things in here if you wanted to give it as a little gift, and so. But I just put a bunch of these little things. This one says Namaste. This one says love and laughter forever after. And I always put that. And then this one, I have like a little gift card, so you could put the gift card in here if you wanted to. And so there's pockets, so that it's just kind of nice. And then of course I stuck in, this one says wishing you peace and happiness. I'm blessed to have you in my life. And then inside of here is some little candies that you could put in. And so it's kind of fun. It's kind of a fun project. And it takes a 12 by 12 sheet of paper, which we will use. And then on the back, there's another one here. It says hello. You can do this. And so this is this one. So this is the one I did first today. I did one probably last fall. Was my first one that I ever had done, and I was going to, I wasn't comfortable. I hadn't started doing videos yet, and so I wasn't really comfortable starting out with something like this because it's a little more complicated. But that's that one to do on camera, so I'll set that one over here. And then today I pulled out my paper pumpkin, and so those of you that have already, hey Vicky, have you already, hey Martinette, so this is my affirmation folder, so you can make them for lots of different things. I used the paper pumpkin today, and so I used a piece of yellow, and some of these, now these ribbons are they work their way loose, but anyway, these ribbons are from expired because I didn't have the yellow stuff, so I apologize. I don't normally do that, but I wanted to show the I wanted to use colors that would be bright and cheery, and so I use these ribbons. And so it's grapefruit, I think, and the pineapple. But anyway, so this one says a little something to brighten your day. And so there's 6 pockets. There's this one. So of course these were sticky ones, and then on the back There's another one, the candy keeps falling out. It says, I just kept doing smile, 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 smile there and just stamped it onto it. So anyway, so it ties together. But like I was saying, you can't mail it in a regular envelope, but isn't it pretty inside? So I stuffed some different candies in. You could put quite a bit of stuff in here. These pockets here, you can also make little cards or postcards if you want to send to somebody. This would be a great little gift to give to somebody that was in the hospital, or if you want to send happy mail to someone, you could do this. It's perfectly, I call it affirmation because it's just a way of, sending something special, and you can make it specifically for them. So you could put a gift card anywhere in here. It just, you could, I think it's more fun if you just make it for that special person because, some things that they like, and you could put some coupons in, or you could, do all sorts of fun things with it. So here's the other one. So I put the ribbons on. Isn't it cheerful? It's very cheerful. But so that we're going to do one tonight, but we're going to do it on the fly because I made these two, which I've been in my studio all day doing these, but I wanted to make a couple to show you guys. And then for those who came in later, here's the, hi Nancy Joe. Here's the other one I did with the tiles and everything. So it's really, I like this one too. It's really pretty, but also the candy keeps coming out. I'm going to set these over here so they're out of the way for now. So what we're going to do tonight is, I haven't used the Pampers Pets set really very much at all. I made one card when I was playing around with it the other day, but I haven't done anything much with it. So I thought we'd play with it tonight. So I have pulled the ribbons out, and I have the little bones that came with that, but I don't know. I couldn't find them. They're somewhere on my desktop. It's like a black hole. So anyway, I can't find them. So I pulled out a sheet of paper that we could use for the 12 by 12. If you guys have a 12 by 12, then you're welcome to fold along with me. But so I'm going to start with, try to do this so that it will actually, so you want to start out by folding it and on diagonal this way. And so you try to get it as straight as you can. And sometimes the paper isn't so straight, so it's hopefully you can see what I'm doing here. Yeah, so you do it like this, okay? And then we'll get the bone folder out. I know it's a big piece of paper, so I'm trying to see that it's in the camera so you guys can actually see it. Anyway, so that's that. And so then we're going to turn it this way, and we're going to measure from the quarter 5 5/8, and I've already got it marked on here. So you want to, from the corner, you want to, from each corner here, you want to, and see the pencil, and then go out to 5 5/8. So this is 5 5/8 right here. I'm just making a little tick mark, a little pencil mark there. And then on the other side, I'm going to do the same thing, 5 5/8. So we're not doing any cutting. We're just going to fold, which is kind of cool. Okay, so let me get my, I know I have it here somewhere, my scoring board. And I learned yesterday, one of the videos I watched yesterday, she mentioned, I don't remember who it was, mentioned putting a little pencil mark on your scoring board. And so I'm like, goodness gracious. So of course I did that immediately because, so if you put your paper up against here and you line this little paper up, you pull it down so you can see. And if you line this little tick mark up here and you got your paper straight, then it'll be here. It'll be fine here. And so then using your scoring tool, you want to go down, do this way. I did. On the other side, you find the little tick mark, put it at the 5 5/8, little pencil mark, and you're straight up against here. And so that you just go down here. So that's done. So we'll put this down, back down here for a moment. We're going to need it again, but anyway. So then I got to turn this around just so I can do it. Make sure you see it. Okay, so then you're going to turn this. You're going to fold this, and you're going to fold it up so this up straight up against here, and you'll see that it almost comes over to that other tick mark. So that's why I say doing it with DSP. It's thinner. Now you saw the yellow one. The yellow one is this regular regular cardstock in a 12 by 12, and it's a lot harder to work with. But I mean, you can make it work, but it's just when you fold it so many times, it's just a little bit harder to work with. Okay, so we folded that side in. Okay, then we do the same thing with the other side. Just fold it. And the other thing you can do is you can score it on both sides. It'll make it easier to fold it, which is what I did with the heavier paper. You have to be, I'm sure you know this, have to be a little careful with our DSP because it is a little thinner, and it will, if you, depending on how hard you score it, it'll perforate the paper and everything. Okay, so you can see now we have all this in. Okay, so then we're gonna open it up. Okay, maybe you can see this. Hey, Randy. So we got it open, right? So then you're gonna fold this corner in this way, right? And you're gonna fold this quarter in this way. So you have it looking like this now, right? This is how you want it, like this. And then we're gonna score on this side here, and we're gonna score on this side here, okay? And they're gonna be pockets. So let me pull that out again, and I'll do that as well. It's really not a lot of, so this, I'm just gonna like find, there's that little line right there, so I'm just gonna line this up here, put that straight on there, line this up here, and then find my tool again. I need a third hand. Somebody come and help me. Okay, so that here's this one here, so, you know, sometimes it goes off where you don't want it to go. Okay, so that's that. And then we'll do the same thing with this one. Just want to put it like right, because we're gonna fold this. This is gonna be another pocket, so we're folding this back. So that's why. See, sorry, hard to talk and do this because I can't walk and chew gum at the same time. It's very challenging. Okay, so I'm gonna move this. I think I'm done with it right now. Okay, so we have this way, but we want these other ones to go, they're gonna be pockets on this side, so we're gonna fold these two back. Okay, and then the same way on this side. Hopefully you guys can see it. And I'll put directions and I'll put all this stuff on. Okay, so I'm gonna show you what it's gonna look like, okay? Because now, so when you do your paper, you kind of want to think about the side that you start folding on is the side that's going to show the most when you do your first triangle. If you fold with the side you want out the most to see, that's what you're going to see here. Okay, you can always fix it if you make a mistake, but anyway, so I'm going to fold this in the middle just so you guys can see quickly how it comes together. And it doesn't, you'll see that even though you did all those folds and stuff, it does have a little bit of a give here, but once you get everything on it, it's fine. It's just how it is, because I know I folded it. Right, but this is how they are always. Okay, so we've got, so this is how it's going to be. So now we're going to do tear and tape. You can use glue. I like the tear and tape because the glue sometimes will move or something, and then it might, because these are pockets, right? So you don't want these pockets to get stuck down. So let's see, what did I do? Okay, so I want it to be, do I want it to be this way? I want it to be this way. I want to do it this way. Okay, so I want my pockets to be up here, but I also want my words to be going the right direction. I don't want my words to be going, so it's just a matter of moving these two. And so I want to make sure, so my words are going the right direction. Okay, all right, so let me get my tear and tape, and I'm going to show you how this works. Okay, so we're going to make a little tick mark. Okay, so where this, because this is a pocket, and this one is a pocket. This is a big pocket and a big pocket. These are little pockets. Okay, so we got to, when we put the tapes, when you think about it, you want to put the tape down. So we're going to put tape down so that this part is stuck. Okay, but these pockets will be open, and they also want to put, I'm going to mark this right here. Okay, because we need to put some glue down, or not glue, some tape down for that. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to put tape here because we want that to be down. So I use, like I said, I use the tear tape because I find that it works a little better for me. So that's that. Okay, so we've got the tear tape here, and then we want to put this one here. We want this pocket to be opened, and so we need to put this part on here. So this will be this pocket here. So we want to go from there to there. Okay, so go from here down to here. And then we're going to do the same thing on this little tick mark over here. Hopefully you guys are following this okay. Okay, so now, so we're good. This is gonna, when we do this, this is gonna hold this down. This pocket will still be open. And so we're going to now, this will be open. We have to put glue, or put tape from here to here now. That will be done. With almost, we still have taping on the other side, but yeah, so there we go. This is a fun little project that I had one at the North Carolina. I actually got second place by one that I did for I showed you guys in North Carolina. I said eventually I would do a class on it, and I am doing it, but it just took me a while to figure out what I could do that I was bold enough to actually do a video. And this is not the first one I wanted to do because it's a little complicated to manage. But so that one will be there. Okay, and then we'll do this one here. And like I said, you could use Tombow. I've used Tombow before, but I don't know. I mean, it doesn't. It just seems like the tear tape works a little better for me because it sticks it down right away. Okay, so where's there it is. I'm trying to make sure I'm staying in the view because this paper's so big. Okay, so the main focus tonight is just to learn how to make this thing, and then you can decorate it however you want, but I'm going to do some decorating with you guys. But I know you're going to have your own ideas about what you want to do with it. Okay, so see, these now are pockets, right? So these are pockets right here and right here. So that's 2 pockets. So that's the exterior, right? And then, so this one, okay. This one's got to go this way, like that, right? This pocket has to be up. So think about a pyramid when you're thinking about it. Okay, so let's stick this one down first. Go. So we've got that half of the pocket. This is going to be a pocket. This is a pocket, and this is a pocket. So that's 4 pockets here. Okay, so then let's take this tear tape off. And I'll put a drawing on my blog so you'll be able to see where all these are, but I was trying to make it easier so you could kind of understand how it does. It's really not difficult. It's just doing it. Once you do it once, you'll get the hang of it. I had to figure it out again because I hadn't done it in quite a few months, so I had to figure out all the little folds again. Okay, so you see, now with the tear tape, it's all, you've got 2 big pockets here, and then you've got the 2 little pockets here. Okay, and then out here you have a pocket, and this one's closed off, obviously. Okay, so now I'm going to fold this down one more, like this. Okay, so then to put so then I put something here, this side and this side, and I put ribbon to close it. So I've got white. I think I'll use the white ribbon. I like the way it looks, and so I do about 10 inches, 8 to 10 inches of ribbon. This stuff, I think a little more ribbon kind of makes it more fun, so you can put more stuff in it. So I've been doing 10 inches of this, but you could get away with 8. Probably maybe even 6, if depending on what you put in it. But anyway, but this is this. I love this white weave ribbon. It's really pretty. It's Whisper White, and I have something similar. This one I really love too. This one is in the very vanilla, and I use that on something else. But these are the other ones that come with pet stuff. I haven't used them yet, but Anyway, okay, so I need to figure out what I'm going to put on here. So I cut some things out, red and black. I cut some stuff out just so that I wouldn't have to do that later. So I think what I'm going to do is put one of these tags here. Maybe I'll do red and white. Put a tag here. It's kind of fun that I could put some ribbon on it. Because I don't think it'll stay. It might stay if I do it like this. I don't know. What do you think? It might stay. I don't think it'll pull out. Okay, so let me glue this one down and it will do it. Doing all this on the fly. It's different. Okay, let's see. Okay. Do we get? Yesterday, this has been a really busy week. I've done so many projects and then doing the projects and then putting everything on my blog, and it's a lot of paperwork, really. And then the photographs, and I'm finding that for some reason my photographs are requiring me to make them smaller in order to upload them onto my page. So I'm having to scale them down just a little bit. So it's just an extra step. Okay, so I've got that one, and then the other side I will do as well. Okay. Let's see. I need the footprints. And then I need the one red without the... Do I have another red one? Maybe I'll use black for this one. Yeah, I'll use black. Let's see. That's a little wonky. I was running down to the wire, and so I was fussy cutting out some of these little dogs, and so I had a show on. I was watching on TV, so I had some show on. Okay, so let's see. Can I get that in here? Okay. Okay, so what I'm going to do is put a piece of double-sided tape on it. I can't find the end of it. Okay. Double-sided tape. I'm going to do it twice because, double duty. Okay, so bone folder. Yeah, so now all we have to do now is just do the decorating. So you guys could be thinking about how you want to decorate yours. I just thought it would be kind of fun to do with the puppies. And so I like to put different things on. Okay, I need another piece. Like this one, I've got a little birthday wood I'm going to put in it because I think it'd be cute for a birthday one, so I'm doing it that way. But I want to do some get well ones, and thinking of you, especially this time of year or this time with all this stuff going on, COVID. Okay, so I'm doing it just like that. That looks fun. See, it's all wonky. That's okay. Kind of looks like puppy paws. Okay, so I know I've got another piece. Oh, here it is. Okay, so I'm going to put down you go through a lot. I go through a lot. I think on my second roll today of this tape. I use so much of it these days. I'm using it. Oh, you know what to do. Okay. You guys are seeing me live without planning how I'm going to do this whole thing, which is kind of different. I didn't really want to make two of them, and so I made two already today. This was my third one. Okay, let's see. So we'll pull this off, and this one off. Making sure you still see me in the camera. This thing is so crazy. Okay, there we go. All right, so I may stamp something on it a little bit later. Okay, so now I'm going to try to line it up just a little bit. Put it down. Cool. Okay, so now we could tie this. Isn't that cool? I just created something. Anyway, so that's that, and then we could put a little dog out there. My little doggies are, I cut them out. Cut a bunch of them out because I hadn't done this before. So I thought, okay, I made some circles, and I got a lot of different circles here, and different colors. I went into the catalog and looked to see what colors were with this particular set. So I think what I'll do is, I have a little Yorkie. Isn't she sweet? I think I'm gonna put her on this one. No, black. Put her on black. Okay, so we'll put some glue on it. The cute. Put a red on. Like this. Is that cool? Okay, so then gotta get me some little. Okay, my little dimensionals, the little tiny ones. Now you could use the bigger ones and cut them, but I have the tiny ones, so I'll use them. When I don't have them, look at that. Isn't she sweet? She just looks just like China. Although China doesn't have a sweater on this time of the year. She's only weighs like 2.2 pounds. She's really small. There we go. Look at that. She's so sweet. Well, so then I'll put that here, I think. Yep. Now we'll get the big dimensionals out and put that on, pop it up. Cannot have too much pop-up stuff on my cards. I love the pop-ups. I get a little carried away with the dimensionals sometimes. And I think, how many did I just use? But you know, life is short. What's an extra dimensional or two? Okay, so here we go. Okay, China, you gotta go right at the front. I don't want to cover up the little puppy paws. That cute? I love it. So I've got a couple things to stamp. Let me pull out real red if I can find it. Real red. Real Poppy Parade. Real red. Okay. I'll stamp something with the real red. This one says something about being a treat. I'm going to stamp this one on here. I hope your day is a real treat. Okay. It's pretty. It's a little messy. I think I'll stamp it again on the other side. I like it to not be messy. Let's see, it's a real treat. Just have to be careful. There it is. Better. Okay, I'll close this up because otherwise I'll put my hand back in it. This would, see, technically you could put this in the pocket, right? You could just put some ribbon on it. So let me get some of this ribbon out of here. I love the little tags because they're perfect for, so now this one I usually do 6 inches. So for these, and then I just put the ribbon on. Just adds a little something to the card. Kind of looks like a little leash, doesn't it? Hope your day is a real treat. Okay, so I'm going to stick that in there, like that. And then we will do something inside. Okay, so let's get, where are the girls going? Okay, come on girls. Girls and boys. Okay, so I've got more of these. Let's do, I did red and black, so let's do this color and this color together. We'll do, got lots of dogs. I did do a cat one. I didn't want to mix dogs and cats on the same one, but we have really cute cats too, so I have to do one with the cats. This one looks really sweet. He looks very sweet. prissy, kind of prissy. Okay, so we'll stick these odd. Hi, Cindy. I know, it's just like my little Yorkie. Her name is China. She Darren weighed her yesterday because he was thinking maybe she put some weight on. And she weighs 2.2 pounds. She's so tidy. She's probably 8 years old, I think. We rescued her, and we've had her for 5 years now. Oh, look at that. Shih Tzu, I think it's a Shih Tzu. Oh, so cute. Okay, so we'll put her inside. She got a bow in her hair, so it's got to be a her. Okay. This set, I've been waiting for this set, but then everybody was doing it, and so I'm like, okay, well, everybody's doing it, so I'm just going to do something different for a while because I don't want to do the same thing everybody else is doing. I don't know why, but I said I'll wait a couple weeks. So I did. I have so many other things to do. See, so it'll close up, and you could just add all kinds of things to it. That's what's great about it. Okay, so we have this and this. I'm going to stamp something on here. I have happy birthday. I think I'll stamp happy birthday on there. Where's my red? Let's see if it'll fit on there first. Will it fit? Yep. Nothing worse than trying to stamp something on there when it doesn't fit. Okay, there we go. Close it up again. Glue this one on. It's like a factory. The studio's a mess. I try to clean between projects. I've cleaned every day. I mean, I've cleaned today once already, so. Okay, so then we'll do these with a pop-up. Do 3 on here. And so, yeah, you could put, I was ready to candy. I don't really eat candy. And so I was trying to find candy, and I was like, I should have bought some yellow candy for that other stuff, for my other happy stuff, but I didn't. I looked for some yellow candy, and I really wanted to get like lemon drops, and I couldn't find them. So anyway, so is that pretty, the red and the black? Okay, so we need to put a couple more dogs in here. Let's see, we need to do the little sausage dog, I think, because the sausage dog needs to go in. I might have to cut some more circles, but I have plenty of, I have my circle cutters here. They retired the woods that I really like, are the sunburst woods. They retired them, so I'm trying not to use them on camera. Trying not to use things on camera that you can't buy, because that's just like teasing. But sometimes you can't help it. There is nothing else to use. Like I was using the little, yesterday I was using my embossing buddy when I was making a video for something that's coming up, and I said on the video, I can't find the embossing buddy. So that afterwards I looked at it, was retired. But you could use, I was researching it, and they said you could use like cornstarch. So I don't know, maybe you could use cornstarch. But anyway, I have the embossing buddy, so I don't care. So that's just gonna be my, okay, well, that's what I'm using. You could buy one at another market, because it's just weird that we don't, maybe they weren't making enough money on it or something. I don't know. Anyway. Okay, so this one I'm going to put up here. This little dude. Oh, no, I can't do that because I got a pocket. See? Okay, so where are we going to put him? I don't want to crowd the front. I'm going to put him up here anyway. He's got another one. See, this is what I would do. So I would start doing crap up here like this, and then fill up. I wouldn't be able to put anything in here. Okay, so we're going to do some more of these. Let's see. Yep, I'll do this one. Put the white behind it. It just looks kind of cool. I still have more videos to watch from yesterday. I just haven't watched, well, so much. But I've learned so much in just a little short period of time. So so this is what you print, this is what you cut out to get the little footprints. It's kind of cute. And then for the rectangles, I used those rectangle dies, and that's one of the things somebody was using yesterday was the rectangles. And I used the rectangles, but not as much as she was talking about. So I was like, oh crap. So I pulled them out. I'm like, okay, I could use those. And so I've been using them ever since. So I tell you, you watch what other people do, and you learn so much because, you know, we all do things, and we all do different things. We all come at things a little bit differently, so it's kind of cool. Okay, I'm gonna put you there, Missy. Put you there. Good. And a dog lover would just be tickled with this little thing. And you could put a gift card in it, or you know, put some coupons or stuff like that in there. You could, you know, give them a gift card to their favorite restaurant, or you know, whatever. It's just there's just so many things you could do with this folder. Okay, so let's get some ribbon. This red one, I want to use black this time, so I won't open that one yet. I like this kind of ribbon. I have a lot of ribbon that from that's now retired, so I gotta buy some more ribbon. Okay, 6 inches. See all these dogs I have all over the top of my desktop. 6. Sometimes I'll mix the ribbons like I did on the other where I had, so you can go through the back or the front and then just pull it through and get your little ribbon dibbits. So then you could put something on the stamps on the back, but in the interest of time, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to stick it in here like this so we can see it. And then I'll make another one for the other side. And so for this one, oops, we could just stick him on here. But if you don't put something behind him, I really don't think you can see him that well. That's the thing. So I'm just going to put him on one. I'll just glue him down directly. Yeah, I'll just glue him down because I've got a lot of pop-ups already. Just glue him. He'll be glued down. He won't be moving around anything. He looks good on the black. And then his eyebrows or his little ears like sticking up a little bit. And then I'll put him some dimensionals on there. Find him again. Here they are. It's hard to believe next week is like 4th of July. Is that crazy? I just cannot believe it. Cannot believe it. We don't do much on 4th of July. I stay home. I stay home. Darren usually has to work, but I stay home because the fireworks makes the dogs crazy. Absolutely crazy. Good. Put him there. See, I did cover up the pocket there. Okay, so I'm going to do one more for the pocket. So then let you guys go because I'll show you all those things again. Where are you? I know there's more of you. Here it is. Okay, so this one I will put the white. I do a lot. When I do projects or I do like gifts and stuff, I always do a card and I'll do like a gift tag like this, a longer gift tag. Usually I'll do that for when I make a present. I'll make a card. And, to Christmas last year, I made Christmas cards to sell, and then I made tags. So I sold tags at everything together. It was really fun. It was nice. People liked them. Okay, I'm going to stick you out here, but I want to stamp something else on there. What am I going to stamp? The joy. Come on. Red. Surprising I could find anything on this desktop right now because I have so much. 3 projects going. Okay, so that Enjoy stamp is in the set as well. And so now I'm just going to stick her on. And she can't bark. I don't know when we got her. She doesn't have it. She makes noise, but she doesn't bark. They did something to her vocal cords, I guess, when we rescued her. And she was, she doesn't have any teeth anymore. All of her teeth came out, but I mean, she's a sweetheart. She loves me to death. She'd be up here with me, but she gets really bored sitting around. So this time I'm going to do, she's down there napping. Do some red and some black. This one I'm going to do both on because I can. Because it's my business, as Tab says. I just love her. If you've ever watched Tab on YouTube, she does vegan cooking, but she's so inspirational. She's just the sweetest person, and you know, she loves the Lord, and so she just she's very inspirational. I just love watching her. She makes all kinds of food. I was vegan for a while. She's vegan, and she hasn't been vegan all the time, but she's been since she's been vegan, she's been doing these videos, and she's an actress. But anyway, her and her family, and it's just really good. So I spent a lot of time on, of course, I have a channel on YouTube, but so far I'm doing all my videos. I haven't done any YouTube ones. I just upload my videos from here onto my YouTube channel, but I haven't done any on YouTube actually yet, so I could just keep up with this. Isn't that pretty? Hi, Barry. Anyway, so I'm going to put this one in here. Okay, so, and I'm going to close it. Oh, poor little baby. She's got scratch. Look at her face. Anyway, so these are my affirmation folders. Okay, everybody. It's just, you know, you could make them whatever you want. Prayer journals, you know, something you could send someone, you know, that's a shut-in, or birthday or anniversary. You know, you could put photographs in here. You know, things if you send it to your daughter or your son at college, and just do little things and put little treats in it. And of course, candy fits in it really nicely, candy bars. And you could stick it in a box that you're sending someone, and you know, and they can take out these little things, and you can write notes on them if you like to write. You could write a little note, you know, in there, and you could do something for every day. It would be perfect for like Christmas. You could do one for like every 5 days of Christmas, and every time they could just open one. But there's just so many things, which is why I really wanted to share it with you guys, because there's just so many things that you could use it for. So here's this one that I just did on the fly. And let's see, here's the one, the paper pumpkin one, for those of you that may not have been on to see it. And this one I used double ribbons on it. Candy keeps falling out. I've got all these little, I raided the candy dish downstairs. I don't eat any of this stuff, but anyway, I think that's it. Anyway, so I put double ribbons on this one. Is that fun? And so you want to stick your ribbons on. So this is one of the stickies from that came in the set, and these are self-sticked as well. And then I stamped this one, and I use that. So this is the pocket, and so then I stamped hello there. So if you take this out, you still got hello. And then I stamped "You're loved." There's more candy. "You're loved" here. But see, there's the other one I made. I'll pull out in a second and show you. The other one I put cards and everything in it. But you could put postcards. You could do, you know, anything. You could use it, send it to somebody like it's a travel. They're going to go on a trip, you know, when this is over, and you could put like little notes or notepads or something, and or cards, and they could write them and send them to people. You know, it's just there's just so many options. I just kept typing smile, smile, smile. You can't smile too much. And then this says sending sunshine. So there's that one. And then here's the one I did with the tile set. I love this ribbon. And so I stamped those. That's a hinge stamp, and so I was learning how to do that. It turned out pretty good, but I used the Stamparatus, and it does an amazing job with the Stamparatus. So this one, you cut this out, and then I just put it on this darker basic gray. And so this one, I just put this on top of here. I was going to make this, this could really be, it could have been a card holder, but I made a mistake, and I put, when I was thinking about doing it as a gift card. But if you don't make the mistake I made, because you need to put the little things further over. So my dimensionals are too close, and so this won't go in, but it would make a perfect gift card holder. But anyway, so more candy. I did all these. And then I'll show you the one that I originally, this is my original one that I made. Some of you that were at the North Carolina one, you might remember this one with the poppies. So this was my original one that I made. So it had hugs, prayers, and love, which I can't find that stamp. I have it somewhere. I use it all the time, and I haven't been able to use it in a while. So anyway, so this is with the poppy. And so then you can also put things on with just paper clips. without putting the ribbon on, so you can do that. And then, so what I did is I made some cards and put in here on one side, and then on the other side, I stamped and put some envelopes in. So, so that our note cards fit perfectly in here. So you could do the note cards and everything in here, and then of course in the back. So I did this is that crinkly ribbon. So you could do stuff with it. But anyways, this was done with the SP. This is the original one that I designed, which I had there. So I hope you guys have been inspired somehow to maybe try making one of these. And I will put the fold on here, and then it's on you. You could just decorate it however you want. But there's just so many options to do it. So I hope you'll show them to me. If you bake something, I hope you'll message me and show it to me or something, because I would love to see what you've done with them. But I hope you have the rest of a Saturday night and a wonderful Sunday. And thank you for spending part of your time with me. And so check me out, my blog. This will be up on my blog on my website, which is riverviewcreativestudio.com. And so my blog is there, and if you'll subscribe, that would be wonderful. I promise you won't get spammed, but I need to get more subscribers so that I get more visible, and so more people can see my stuff that I'm doing. And I'm having so much fun doing these videos because, you know, I can't leave the house very much, and it's just really nice to be able to share things with people. So anyway, and I get so much enjoyment out of watching other people's videos as well. So anyway, you guys have a good evening and wonderful Sunday. God bless you, and I'll see you next time. Good night.